The spectacular sands of Gwithian, exposed at low tide, present a dream come true to kite-flying enthusiasts. The magic of the setting and the attraction of kite-powered fun transforms the beach for 8 days. The flyers had made the trip to St Ives Bay to indulge their appetites for beach life and kiting. They were not to be disappointed. The style and format of the festival had been established the previous year. Schedules were to be wind and tide dependent. The event was what you made it. The increase in popularity of kite buggying meant more buggies than previously, and a new event, buggy racing. All competitors registered and received the handful of rules that would be applied. The aim was to get as many buggies competing as safely as possible.
Well, it's up and down. We are looking around the 15, so the white flag is flying. So this is an official event, as official as it could possibly be.
We haven't got 13 bib yet.
All the bibs back at the end of the race.
The fleet prepared itself for the start. Some competitors had raced before, but the majority had not. There was a mixture of 2- and 4-line flyers, all poised and ready for the start. With the command given, they were off. As the field spread out, flyers relaxed. Relieved the pressure of the start was over. They could now concentrate on navigating their way around the markers and stranded competitors. The race consisted of a triangular course, starting with a slight run, then a downwind leg, followed by an upwind section. The beach was soon covered with tacking and jibing buggies, tussling for position. These light winds called for close attention to the kite's position in the crowded skies. No one wanted to stall under these circumstances. With 3 laps completed, Dominic Bones crossed the line first. Others had a fair way to go.
As we roared through the second lap gate, looking at the vast distance that lies ahead, one wonders whether we'll see him again.
Final lap.
Final lap. Does it mean he's
coming in full position. Second time round. Well done, keep it going. You've actually moved up the field a long way.
Okay, Dominic, I see you relaxing now after the first race, or the first heat, whichever.
Nice.
How was it?
It was a very nice, relaxed race. I never saw anybody really.
Most people seem to actually manage the downwind section better than I thought.
I was surprised. It wasn't that hard, partly because the sand is soft. That creates additional drag on the kites, and that makes it easier on the downwind leg.
Philippe, was that your first race?
First race ever.
And how was it?
Well, I've been practicing my tacking this morning, so come up wind was much better than anticipated, and modulations were great for coming up wind. I think going down this way there, where the wind pushes you, it's a bit airy. Don't know where exactly you're going. Close your eyes and go down. You know, practice me perfect.
Last race was National Championships at Stratford, really good race, but we certainly didn't have the kind of conditions that we've got here today. Absolutely perfect, really good, nice smooth sand, really fast. I really enjoyed it.
John got quite close to you in the second lap.
Yes, he did. Yes, I noticed that for a minute or two. I was very glad when he stuffed his field kite down into the ground. There's a moment of relief that was, because we never saw him after that. But yes, I got caught the wrong side of a wind shift, and then went through some soft sand and made a very, very slow approach to the windward mark here. I was well clear of him until probably 50 yards away from the mark, and then all of a sudden he was right back with me.
Coming back first time, had a crash during the race. Kite came down on top of me. Fortunately, it took off over the top of my lines, and my kite reinflated more or less straight away. So I was up. There wasn't much of a delay. Lost a bit, lost my rhythm a bit, you know, but it came back. It was good. I enjoyed it.
The race will be followed by a protest meeting. One concept no one argued about.
That's the idea. Yeah, these rolling starts is a real important part of the race, and it's so tactical. It was a very loose start, that was. Normally they're very, very compact and very, very aggressive going through the mark.
And as we were moving in, a quad just jumped up straight into the lines of the flexi, blocked that out.
Right.
I came back, wrapped around his line.
Right.
The quad went down and just took off.
Okay, well that's in the rules. When you've got a kite down, everybody else is rolling, has right of way. until the kite is up to the edge. Then you have air and you have right of way. In fact, you have right of way over everything until you're in the buggy. The wind is picking up. I'll be calling 1 minute shortly. The wind is about 12 to 14 mile an hour. Please gather with the buggies. We'll make
With
a
any
good fleet
protests
start.
dealt with and the rules perhaps better understood, the second heat was marshalled. There is clearly a technique to a good rolling start. Crossing the line ahead of the count means disqualification, as Dom demonstrates here. Starting too far back could also have its consequences. This time, after another difficult race, Mad John Eaton finished first, with a characteristic flourish.
Well, not only an absolutely acrobatic turn. Look at the excitement here. The more good about it, it sees you through the mark. This is starting to vent.
On this race, to make a lot more opposition, so we all begin to actually use the starboard rule, you go through the gate, round this mark, up this mark again, down to that mark, okay, up to this mark, through there, and round and out.
3, 2, 1, go, go, go!
The racing was bringing out the competitive edge of the pilots. All were keen to do well. Skillful handling of the kite and finding the best line were crucial for a good performance. The lack of wind meant slower buggy speeds and called for greater concentration. Winning again with style, Mad John, closely followed by Jonathan Harris, the youngest racer in the field and a very keen competitor. Others were just keen to enjoy their moment.
I've stepped up on the size of kite. The wind just dropped slightly, so I thought I'd better go up to a 7 metre. Worked a treat. I had a really bad start. I was well back in the field to start with, but I think it got me rushing a bit. I haven't had much experience in racing. This was a different course. I didn't know which direction I was going. In actual fact, I had to ask at the cones which way next. I enjoyed that race. I've enjoyed all the races. They've all been good races today, especially for me. I've done well, you know.
First two I got both fourth, and the last one I got second. And I just managed to get on the last one. I just managed to get round the first corner before everybody else, so I was really lucky.
Right, now what's your technique on the rolling start?
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd like to explain what you do.
Well, all you do is I just like mingle around near the top of the first mark, and then when the start comes, just go for it and make sure you don't get past the mark before you hit one. It's a real challenging course, and if the course is set out right, then everyone can have a lot of fun. Last year I came to Gwithian and I saw all the buggies and stuff. I thought it was like really good. So in April I bought my first little Peter Lynn buggy off Ken Knight, and it started ever since from then.
The speed record of 39 miles per hour, set by Kiran Chatterjee, had remarkably survived since the last Gwithian Classic. Many people had unofficially exceeded this, but now it had to be done under guidelines acceptable to the Guinness Book of Records.
I'm coming from Belgium, and I'm looking to set a speed record. Anyway, any speed I get up to is going to be a Belgian record because I'm the only representative here. So...
Right, what will you be using?
I'm going to use a Delta kite, own design Powerkite. So I hope to get me up to speeds. I'd already did in Belgium speeds up to be 45 miles an hour.
What are the conditions like today?
Very good. Winds terrific. Yesterday we had the rain, but today we've got some good winds. Conditions of the sand are, there's a few soft spots, but with the wind, or the pair of the wind today, up gusting up to probably 40 miles an hour. It's packing the sand down, good conditions.
Never thought it, would you? It's unbelievable, this is. Perfect conditions now. This is what we need, definitely.
Now, you put a lot of practice in since last year. Sport's really developed very, very rapidly.
Yeah, me and Nick have been, I don't know, buggying together on beaches like this, exactly the same every weekend since, well, all of the summer. So, like, this is perfect for us, as we know what we're doing on this. I mean, a lot of people buggy on grass all the time, whereas we're always on the sand, and especially down here anyway, so it should be quite good fun, especially in this wind.
Anything fast, I'm going for it. 60, 70 miles an hour, I think we ought to do it easily. If we get a longer reach as well, it's absolute guarantee today.
The sand's firmer than it was yesterday.
Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely perfect surface. It ought to be great. I'm just worried that there might be some softer sandbanks out there, you know, but here it looks great.
Time and equipment, please, Steve. Through the gate.
With the wind blowing and the reach established, the flyers promptly got down to business, all searching for that elusive line and timely gust that would catapult them into the record books.
35.
Perseverance and getting through the gate as often as possible seemed to be the key. In order to pace themselves, Mike Shaw and Nick Wheeler swapped the buggy and kites. That way, each was rested after a strenuous return upwind to the start of the run. In these extreme conditions, the world record was proving more durable than some of the kites.
So we've managed to establish a reach. We've had 20 runs, the top's about 35, winds 40, so they're not so good. So there's been a lot of scorn about the 39 mile an hour, still not broken in stronger winds. We'll catch you later.
What's the highest we've got so far?
35 mile an hour by Jonathan and Nick Wheeler. There's two guys, one on flexes and one on a parafoil, and some good attempts. I think we can break it, but it's going to take some practice.
It's good, it's really fast. Trying to get a slingshot really through the last bit of the gate. Try and generate a bit of speed as I'm coming in. But really just picking lines at the moment, finding the fastest line for this particular kite, so just got to work at it for a bit.
Yeah, I've noticed that on the radar gun you're getting a good speed and speed's dropping off slightly as you come through the gate. Now it's a time through the gate that counts, so what are you going to do to try and fix that?
I'll just move my peaking foot speed area forwards, start the run a bit closer to the gate instead of at this side of the field.
It's really wild. I mean, it really is. There's a lot of soft sand down there. I've got a thin wheel buggy and I'm just hitting the soft sand, so just by the time I get into the gate, I just seem to be slowing down a bit. I'm just contemplating at the moment to put a third kite on.
It's hair-raising going through the soft stuff. You've got soft sand and hard sand, and it's different techniques required, and it's very hard to get the speed right at the right time.
Yeah, I noticed you did a couple of runs, the speed was looking good, and then it sort of seemed to peter off as you got to the gate.
Yeah, that's right. Well, part of it is psychologically, as soon as you're getting close to it, you ease off. But I think I've cured that one now.
Everyone knew that John Eaton was keen to do well in this event. In winds as high as this, his daredevil ability to handle big stacks may well prove hard to beat. Arriving later than some of the other competitors, he was soon speeding down the reach, massively powered up. Check out Dom Early's straight leg style. And who needs a kite anyway?
comes Hank. Oh, 38, 38, 37. Oh.
What's happened?
I've just broken the line, and as the kites have come to the ground, I might have broken a couple of spars as well. So I'll just have to, I've got some spares of a few bits, so try and get it sorted and get back down.
How are you finding going through the gate?
It's fine there. It's a bit tight with the sea, but it's good fun.
Well, the tide's been coming, so...
yeah, sure, you've got to make the best of the room there is. And...
Okay, England, here's my blood, you've got it now. So leave me alone, please, for the rest of the week. I'm hurt, I'm dying, ah!
What an adrenaline rush, though. Oh, speed freak or what?
Have you had much high wind experience?
Not on buggies. Jumping with flexifoils, jumping with quads. But this is the highest wind I've buggered in.
Jonathan, you're the lightest contestant out here today, very high winds.
Yeah.
How strong is it for you?
It's not too bad. So, soft sand is quite difficult getting through, but you get upwind gradually. But when you come downwind, it's fast.
With the light failing and the tide reclaiming the beach, the sun set over St Ives. Would it blow tomorrow? The wind was a lot less strong the following day, and the buggy riders, although on holiday, were keen to fly, so racing was again on the agenda.
The objective is we've shuffled around here, all through the start gate, round to the right of the mark, and to the left of the mark, and you do a figure of 8, and out, 3 laps. Okay, on this one, the starboard rule applies. This is the danger area. Go, 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 go!
Again, the field was a mixed one. Andy Preston opting for a stack of flexies. The main advantage of the short slalom is the course is obvious, but the marks tend to get a bit crowded. This adds greatly to the test of skill and the general enjoyment of the race.
Second flexi. Third pill. Join the pills. Followed by flexifoil. Moderate first. Fast on this point. Will they make it? Moderate first. And it's moderate first and flexi very, very well done. He's coming in third. He's coming only on 2 wheels. You have trouble with your boats.
Some people, however, had reservations. With the few reflections, here's Chris Lamb.
Yeah, it was good. A lot of hard work as well. It's a lot harder. You're not just sitting there. You're really trying to get around the corners, moving about in the buggy. The course, a little bit short. Could have done with being a bit longer. It's hard to pass. You've got, once you come around the cones, if you're not on the inside and you haven't got the kites coming down into the wind, you just can't get any power along the straight. I was finding with the wind, I was having to slow down as well. There wasn't enough room to get around. Once you get all the buggies against the cones, the different kites, you've got different heights, the lines are coming down at a strange angle. It's hard to get around the outside. The inside's the only way I could get through, but it's possible to pass anyone on this course, sure.
This man here, this mad Belgium, he's got to go 35 miles an hour. If he doesn't go 35 miles an hour, he has to shave off one side of his beard. If we've got 250 quid in the kitty. Last night in the caravan, we got to 100 quid in about a minute.
That's what I was going to be like, Dad. 24 hours, we're going to keep it like 24 hours.
Yeah, public shaving in the bar. Okay,
it looks nice, man.
While the buggy riders had raced and strained just for the glory and fun of it, Penwith Council had sponsored a fine cup for the World Can Clobbering Championship. Against yet another classic sun-drenched afternoon, hand and eye coordination were tested to the full. Paul Jobin succeeded in making it look as difficult as it was, but in the end, none could better Chris Matheson's impressive display of two-line skill. Again, Gwithian showing its true colours. The success of the event will be measured in more than world records or races won, with direct benefit going to the Down Syndrome Association. Right, John, nearly the end of the festival. How have you enjoyed it?
Absolutely. It has been a brilliant week. I've really enjoyed it. And day one, nice pleasant fly. It's a nice light wind. Got nice and comfy into. Got a day off, all that rain. Put us off a bit. But from Monday onwards, it's been absolutely brilliant. Perfect flying every single day. Perfect place to fly. Gwithian is the place to be. I've come here for a week of fun. I've had it. I really have. I've done kiting. I've done that body surfing. I've been swimming. A good social life in the evening. Plenty of good parties. All round, it's been 100% brilliant. I've really enjoyed myself.
I think it was quite good because you have all these power guys gathering together. It's not like any other festival. You go to any other festival, and during the week, during the daytime, you're together, and at night everyone just takes off. One goes south, another goes north, and you get separated. And like here, you're in a group, and you really get a bond in between the guys. It's spiffing. It's fantastic. This is.
It's my first kite festival. As you know, I've only been out kiting for the last couple of months, 10 weeks or so, and it's been a brilliant week. The whole event, the party atmosphere has been great. It's been a good time. I'm going to need a few days off next week to recover from it, but...
Myself, at kite flying wise, I've very much enjoyed the buggy slalom. It was a great event for me, but mainly just walking around the caravan site and sharing a few tins with people, having a drink. Yeah, it's good fun. Atmosphere's been superb. I've never seen anything like it. So many people are all just dedicated to getting blasted and having a good time.
Have you had a nice time at Gwithian?
Yes, thank you. Super time, apart from the rain.
What have you particularly enjoyed about it this year?
The dolphin. The dolphin. And the amazing kite flying that has gone on here this week.
Why don't you two buggy?
They won't let us. I've tried. We won't let us.
Why not?
Oh, we get told all we're good for is the washing up and cooking.
Yeah, we raised 400 quid just by having me running around for 24 hours with half a beard. And I got my own back at Pierce. Can I tell this what he did? We raised 200 more quid with Pierce doing the nude can clobbering yesterday afternoon. That won't be on the video because otherwise we'll have an X-rated video. Can't have that anymore.
Yep, little bet to do it sans les vêtements, and did it. Good fun.
Did you find it helped your performance at all?
No, too difficult to concentrate. But I hit one can, which is probably actually an improvement on my normal flying.
What events did you get involved in?
A bit of buggying. I had a bit of a misfortune on that one, broke my kite. A bit of jumping, my favourite one is the body bashing down the sea, which unfortunately wasn't official, but apparently I was the fastest. But next year...
What have you enjoyed best about Gwithian?
The flying, the people, and the beer.
Really good fun. We're going away with a buggy and a helmet, long arms, and some great memories.
And the first time you come over?
The first time I've been in England, it's been great. I had a good time, and I'm definitely going to be back here next year. Another Gwithian. All right?